Hello everybody, this is Ron Rogers with ProPrinting Systems. I want to say thank you for continuing to check out our training series videos, and in this video today we're specifically talking about creating custom photo packages in Lightroom, but doing it in a way where you maximize the amount of photo coverage while minimizing the amount of wasted media. Now the reason this is important is because you can actually combine multiple photo shoots in one print job and only have to print one time for every 3 or 5 or 7 or whatever, however many photo shoots. So we're going to jump right in. Today we're working with a Canon Image ProGraph Pro 2000, says it right there, and the size of the image that we're looking at right now is a 16 by 20. That's not going to work for us. We're trying to work with 5 by 7s and cram as many as possible onto this. So this is a 24-inch printer with 24-inch roll of paper on it. So in order to change this, we're going to go into Page Setup, right down here. First thing to do is make sure that your correct printer is selected. Again, we're working with the Canon Image ProGraph Pro 2000, and now we're going to go into Properties. From this tab, you can see everything that you need to know about the printer. We're printing in 16 by 20, but we don't want to, so we're going to go into Page Setup. If you click the page size right here, some of them do not give you size options, or inch rather. It just tells you letters, and that's not going to work for us. So we can register a custom size, but we don't want to do it right here, because if we do it right here, even if we were able to get, here's our 24-inch wide, and we're going to do 20 inches long. If we were able to do this and hit borderless, it doesn't give us the ability to go print image actual size, and that is important for what we're doing, because if you don't do this, if you're not able to print image actual size, you're going to have overlap in your images and you're not going to be able to get as many as you can on there. So what I just did is bad. Don't do that. Okay, I only did it to show you how not to do it. So for page setup, the way that we're going to do it is we're going to go into size options down here at the bottom, and we are going to register a custom size. So 24 by, we're doing 20, and we're going to make sure this is borderless. So notice when I click borderless, it changes to a 24-inch width roll. If I were doing this with a 17-inch roll, I would register a 17 by 20. And then the height here, we're going 20. We're going to hit Add. And notice I have a 24 by 20. I'm going to hit OK. So it's giving me 24 by 20 borderless and print image actual size. Custom size C24 by 20. There that is. We're going to make sure this is portrait as well. And now we're going to hit OK. I don't know why this does this to me periodically. So make sure that says custom size. And when we hit OK, we can look at the rulers. We're 24 inches wide and we are 20 inches deep. The bad news is we still have a 16 by 20 right in the middle here. And even though my daughter is beautiful, that's not going to work for us. So we're going to cruise up to the top here. And instead of single image, we're going to go into Custom Package. The system loaded one that I had previously done. Again, that's not going to work for us, so we're just going to clear the layout. And since I said we're working with 5 by 7s today, we're just going to start loading 5 by 7s. If you wanted to change the sizes, you can. I'm sure you're already familiar with how to do that. But we're just going to start adding 5 by 7s in. And, I went too far. So here we have 3 times 4, we have 12 5 by 7s that we can fit on a 24 by 20 image, leaving us only 3 inches of waste, but everything is lined up perfectly here, and we don't have to try to make weird janky scissor cuts. We can line up one paper cutter, one swipe down through. If you've got a rotary cutter, if you've got a picture cutter, however you're doing it, you can do it this way. And then you can start adding your images. And notice I have 2 images down here, so let's say that I wanted to do 6 of one, and now we'll switch over and do 6 of the other. Yes, I realize their outfits are similar, but they are different kids. Rest assured, they are different kids. So yeah, see the bow, 1 yellow bow, 1 white bow, and there you have it. That is how you are able to register custom packages and print the most images as possible on as little paper as possible, minimizing your waste. And then when you hit print, it'll pop out of the printer. Thanks for watching.